Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you for coming and sharing some time with me. Welcome to our new subscribers. We are growing, we are glowing, and as I come and sit out here, the sun is just coming and shining on me. I love it. I love it. I always bring the sun out. So I just wanted to once again take the time and show my appreciation to you all before I get into the meat of this, because I may get a little fired up, but know it's passion, know it's love, know it's coming from a place of gratitude, okay? And my tulips and I are sharing some of that love and gratitude with you today. But I want you to remember that when you're trying to build a new habit, when you're trying to start a new practice, when you're trying to change yourself, it's not going to be easy. I have seen people backslide out of fear of failure, out of not getting the results fast enough. Do you think that's something you've been indoctrinated with, that you've been programmed with, that you've been so constituted with completing or fulfilling for 10, 20, 30, 40 decades is going to be easily let go of? It took time for me to let go of my Jehovah's Witness roots and my ideology. Sometimes I still see myself doing things based off of those foundational teachings, although I know what they stand for. Now, I'm not saying you have to completely erase everything and try to swiftly change the way things are going and just forget everything that you've done, but you need to know how to have that tailored and work into your new energy. Things are shifting to allow you to know who you are. Energy is shifting to allow us to come more into our authentic energy. And it takes time, it takes practice, it takes desire. That's what true spirituality is. The desire to remember who you are, what you came here for, and then living every day as if you don't have any more. It's about you. What is it that you can do to help yourself thrive? Some of us are here just to create a loving, thriving, healthy family unit. Some of us are here to help our community. Some of us are here to help a state, a nation, a myriad. Some of us are here to impact the world. But we all have to know our part, and we're all important. I know we've been programmed that some of them have it and some of you don't. Oh, she just got it. Oh, it's just natural. No, we all have natural talents and abilities. You just have to be in tune with yourself to be able to bring those natural abilities out and allow them to flourish and grow for you. And not just get discouraged because you didn't see a result in 2 weeks or 2 months. How is it that you can expect think about this, okay? If you have a relationship with someone and they deeply hurt you over and over and over again, let's say for a consistent 5 years, this person continuously hurt you and you continuously allowed it. And then they decided, you know what? I'm going to change. I'm going to be great. I'm going to do this. And they were perfect for 5 days. Would you be happy with those 5 days? Yes. Now, after those 5 days, they can no longer maintain it and they go back to the same things, disrespecting you and carrying on. Those 5 days were appreciated, but they weren't able to keep it. So it's bum kiss. It doesn't matter. Now they got to restart all over again. Now the timer is reset. But if they keep building on those 5 days, and those 5 days turn into 5 weeks, and those 5 weeks turn into 5 months, and then those 5 months turn into 5 years. Now those past 5 years of them hurting you and causing you pain, you can begin to trust that they're actually putting in the effort to change. It's the same way for you. If you get up and you go to a job that you despise every day, or you come home to people that you don't like, or you continue to eat food that makes you feel bad for 10 years, do you think that you'll be able to undo the stress, the body damage, the time that you've wasted, can you get that back by just saying, okay, I'm going to quit this job and go find another job? Or I'm going to stop eating this bad food for 2 months. And then you go right back to it because now your diabetes isn't better or your high blood pressure isn't better. You've been causing detriment to yourself for years. It's going to take years to heal it. And you have to first acknowledge that it's going to take time and give yourself the time to work towards it. And not let every little temptation and every little murmur and every little side piece distract you from what it is that you got to do. You know that you want to change. You know that you're not happy. You know that the things that was happening in the past was not working. It was not fulfilling. It was not serving you. So why the hell would you go back to it because it's comfortable? It's time to get uncomfortable. And it's time to realize that your spiritual journey is full of balance. It's full of wins and it's full of lessons. It's full of wins and lessons because you are a natural born winner. Winning is your birthright, and everything that you desire belongs to you. But if you don't take that mentality and you keep having a victim mentality of, why is this happening to me? Why is this going on? Look at this world. Look at what they're doing to the children. We got money for these vaccines and we can't feed the homeless and the poor. And you keep looking at those outside things thinking that it's really something that's going to affect you or get change for you. It's going to drive you crazy and it's going to leave you with an imbalance. Why not look and see, why are these things happening around me? What is it that I'm doing to attract the madness? Because you are a beacon. You are an antenna. You are sending off signals to attract things to you. Just like a radio station broadcast, you too broadcast yourself, and how many people are going to tune into your frequency. That is what's happening. So based off the frequency that you are broadcasting, it's attracting the people and the situations around you. And if you don't like it, then you got to do something drastic and different. And not everyone is going to appreciate it. And that's where things start happening and grabbing onto you. Every single time, listen, when you try to be better, when you try to be a beacon of light, don't think that you're just casting the light to cast out the shadows. Don't think that you're just shedding the light to only the righteous people. Unrighteousness is attracted to the light as well. A moth is drawn to the flame. So you have to be aware of that. And once you're aware of that and you start tuning more into yourself and trusting yourself more, now you won't doubt it as much. Now it won't matter when they're murmuring against you and calling you crazy and saying that you're changing and want to bicker and argue with you. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. We cannot continue to stoop down to people's levels. Now, I'm not saying don't be angry and don't be sad and don't mourn, because that's a part of the human experience. Those are emotions that's meant to be felt. You're meant to express that energy in a way and let that motion flow in whatever way it needs to flow. But you have to maintain your winning state. Despite whatever lesson is thrown your way, you have to be determined and you have to say, I'm going to win at this. I'm going to take the lesson that the universe is giving me so I can conquer this, so I can move on. Because the greater you are, the greater your tribulations are going to be. Don't think that I'm walking around with a perfect life. My life is beautiful, but I do have my balance. I do have the things I have to work on. I do have my lessons. I do have the things I need to grow on, grow with, grow myself. But I take an attitude and approach that whatever it is that's going on is going to help me benefit not just myself, but my community. You all are part of my community. You all are part of my spirit tribe. And I'm so thankful for you. for each and every person who watches this, regardless of when you see it. But I need you to have that same attitude. We must hold the vibration. You must hold it and not go back to the old ways because it's comfortable. Not doubt yourself because you're so used to it, because people are so used to wearing freaking masks. Before these physical masks even came on, people are so used to putting on filters and just highlighting the beautiful peachy keen parts of their life. Whereas you don't know if that person who posted that beautiful smiling picture 2 minutes prior was beating themselves over the back with a freaking bag of rocks, or slamming their head into the wall, or sitting down crying and bawling in their room. You don't know what it is that they're going through because people don't highlight and talk about it. But it's going on. That's why mental health is so important. That's why healing is so important. And that's why being authentic is important. Because, bitch, if I gotta cry, I'm finna cry. And if I feel like I gotta cuss you out, then I'm gonna just embrace that. I'm gonna come back and let you know I love you. I mean, I still do, but you deserved it. Stop holding on to things and dismissing things and thinking that it's gonna help you, because it doesn't help. It does not help to stifle these things. That's what being authentic is. That's what embracing your shadow is. That's what being a winner is. That's what being victorious is. That's what being a conqueror is. But you have to trust and you have to know that you have that energy in you. And if you don't know it and if you don't feel it, then it's going to be a very bumpy ride for you. But you must be consistent and give yourself the same amount of time, love, and energy. That's what self-love is. That's not selfishness. That's putting yourself first, because how the hell can you help anyone else if you ain't nothing? If you don't have nothing in you? That's why you put your oxygen mask on first before the children, because you be trying to help the child, and if you pass out and you never help them, and then y'all both gone. Now both of y'all looking crazy up in the ethers like, damn, I should have put my mask on first. Love yourself first. Love yourself enough to be authentic, and love yourself enough to be consistent in your time and growing your energy, because you're gonna need it. All right, wealthy family. That's all that I have for you today. Felt that from my solar plexus, right up in, you can't see it, but yeah, that's for somebody. Comment below and let me know how you feel. Let me know what's going on. Let me know that you're victorious and committed. And until we connect again, continue to stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.